Hello everyone, I'm Christina from Awfully Organic and I am here. It is July the 30th, almost the first week of August. And in our co-op boxes this week we had all of these crazy things like strawberries and peaches and kale and zucchini and blueberries and basil and banana peppers and pickles and all of these things that people have been asking me, Christina, what do I do with this? So I am here and I'm going to make an awesome salad for you that's going to use all of these things. It literally takes me less than 10 minutes to make and it tastes amazing. And I get to use things like kale and zucchini in the same dish, and people usually don't know what to do with either of those, much less together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I have a food processor, and most people never know how to eat their kale. They say, do I just rip it apart and eat it? And yeah, typically for me, I do something like that. But for you guys, we're going to make a really all-inclusive salad. So what I've done is I've taken about a bunch of kale, or 2 bunches of kale specifically for this recipe, and I've destemmed it, and I've put it in this bowl for you. And I've got a food processor, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces of kale, and I'm going to start ripping them up, and I'm going to put them in this food processor, so that what happens is when I pulsate it, it makes the kale really, really small and easy to chew. And it also kind of enhances the flavor of it because it's not quite like blending it, but it grinds it up really, really small so that it's nice to taste. Okay, I'm gonna pulse it. Okay, so now that I've taken that and I've put that in the food processor, if you wanna come over this way, I'll show you what it really looks like. And it's actually really pretty because it grinds it up really, really small. Most people who think that kale is difficult to chew, I don't know if you could see all this green goodness, but it almost makes it into something that looks a little bit like tabbouleh, but it's totally not. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's kale. I love that. And the smell right now of this just smells incredibly potent, and it smells just like green earth in a bowl. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks amazing. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do to mix in there, which is really simple, is I'm going to change out the food processor blade from this whirlwind to the one that looks quite like this. And the reason why I'm doing this is to give this zucchini kind of a little bit of a different texture. I'm going to put it in the food processor just like that, and I've gone ahead and I've sliced up my zucchini into quarters, just like this, so that it makes the texture a little bit easier when I put it through there. It's really easy to do. Just take a whole zucchini, I cut off the top, and then I just cut it into fourths, just like that, right? So that it looks really pretty. Awesome. I love our zucchini from Co-op. It's just so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna put 2 in at a time, and watch this. Bam! Check that out. I love that. That's like fast food in the making. So now that I'm done with that, I can just take out this piece, right? I'm done with that. And if you can see these zucchini pieces, they are unbelievable. I love this. I love the way that it makes that. And for anybody who wants to use their zucchini or make some type of a zucchini pasta, oh my gosh, I'm just telling you that that is just the best texture in the whole wide world. So, you can now see this. I've taken this and I'm gonna mix this up together with my kale so that it makes this like beautiful, just kale zucchini salad. And the color right there is just, oh my gosh. And the smells, it's just, you know, you can just mix it up with your spoon. You can even stick your hands in there if you want. I love using my wooden bowls and my wooden spoons together. They look so pretty. Okay, so now that I've done that, I am going to use my food processor one last time because I'm going to make 2 different types of dressings to put on this salad, which, just brace yourself, they taste amazing. Okay, so in here from our Co-op boxes, I've taken about 3 nectarines. I need to say something about the nectarines. People usually think that when they're mushy and have spots on them that they're totally bad. But I wait until they get moldy spots and then I cut them off, and then I use the really ooey gooey mushy ones because those are the ones that taste amazing, right? So we're gonna put this one back in here, the whirlwind, right? Because I want it to I don't want it to be completely smooth like I would put it in the Vitamix, because then it would make something really too smooth. So I'm going to put those in there. Oop, got one stuck. And then I've taken about a whole thing of strawberries, pretty much a whole pound carton. I can put as many as I'd like in there. For now, I'm going to stick about half my bowl, probably until it fills about half that up. I can always add more later if needed, or if you're a saucy person, you can use them all. But we're going to stick them all in there, and I'm going to turn this on. All right, yeah, Nelly. So, it smells so freaking good. Okay, so now that I have this in here, if you can see this nectarine strawberry goodness, I am just going to like pour on over the salad, right? And you can use as much as you want, but it's so incredibly out there good. And then, for the sake of me doing this video, I'm not going to stick my hands in the salad, but I'm just going to kind of mix all of this in together. And I'm going to mix all this in first, and then I'm going to add a little bit in more in a second. So you can kind of see that this is just nectarine, kale, strawberry madness just kind of mixes in. And then you're going to have to add a little bit more once you see that you have some dry spots, right? Because you want everything to be so good. Okay. Right? Oh yeah. Just going to kind of mix it in there. Smush it all around. Oh yeah. You can always make more dressing. Keep that in mind. Find the more dressing that you make, the water it will be. But when you start doing this, I mean, if you can't already see this, it just looks incredible. And when you mix the kale in there like that, it just gets really, really soft and gooey. And I don't know if you can see any of this, but oh my gosh. It's just awesome. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of my Vitamix, and I'm going to take these blueberries right here. There are two things that you can do. You can take these blueberries and you can just simply throw them on top, or you can do this. I'm just going to take 1 carton of blueberries, stick them in the Vitamix. I made a little bit of a blueberry sauce that I am just gonna like save that for 1 second before I drizzle it in. I'm gonna take 1 tomato, I'm gonna dice that and chop that in there, right? I've taken a few of our pickling cucumbers, right? I've diced those, and I'm just gonna dice that and chop that in there. Most people have always said that I'm one of the only person they say that, oh, I just take it and throw it in a salad. Well, it really is my motto, and it really does work. And we got some really awesome yellow sweet banana peppers that I'm just gonna like pour in there. You can see this? And I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna mix it all in. Oh yeah, you can see how good that looks. So, I'm just gonna mix it all in there until it's all just mixed up and looks so good. Okay, can you all see that? Right there is my awesome kale, nectarine, strawberry, banana, pepper, pickle, tomato salad. And I am just going to drizzle it with this blueberry sauce that I've just made so that it literally just pours over the top just like that. Because that is what gives it just this magical touch, which is so awesome. I just love the colors of this salad. And for anybody who's never tried squash blossoms, I always think that they're really pretty just to like add in there, right? It's just like a final touch. Or if you want to just chop up some thyme basil and just stick it right in there so that it looks really pretty. Anyways, I've always thought these salads look best when just like mush. But anyways, there is my awesome salad. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love this recipe, and as you can see, it's straight from your co-op box. It's so easy to make. Dinner, I don't have to scrub anything, I just rinse it, and this thing looks amazing. Thanks.